Watch us trade live right before your eyes from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. every market day Pacific time. Join us now only on SwissFT.com.
Good day, traders. This is Richard. I wish this thing would just work instead of stalling. Now that we've got it going, we can let it work. But it's going to take an hour, maybe 3. How far we got to go? We got to go 1.5 points. And this was about 1.5 points here, from here down to here. That was about, let's see, that we started out at 85 rounded. We got down to 82, let's say 50 rounded up here from 85 to 82. That's $2,500. If this was $2,500 from A to B, C to D should be about the same. But we've only got about 1,500, so that's okay. If we want more, we just add more contracts on, but I don't like to risk that much myself. But once we've made some money, there, it just worked for us. Just give us some more money, $100, all at once. So the idea that I'm presenting as new information, it should be old information, but we haven't really enforced it or impressed people with the value of it. I've talked about it, but I don't think we've gotten to a point where it's like using our two hands. When we can do anything we want with our hands without thinking much. Our hands just move. We have an impulse. I want to do something with my hands, and they go and do it. And you want to cut up an apple. That takes manual dexterity. You don't think about it. You just get the knife out for the kitchen, and you put the apple on some kind of a board and start cutting it up. You don't think about it. You just do it. And then you eat your apple. Well, trading's the same thing. You want to take some money out of the market, you just look at the ABCD, then draw the ABCD to give your chart and your mind roadmap. You don't need to do that with an apple because that has become instrumentally conditioned on you. In other words, it's an automatic action. You just know how to do it since you were a little kid. But this is new to you. So use the guides that we have. Use this drawing tool. We all have it now on the instrument or on the computer we're trading on. We have this thing. I want us to use it. The drawing tool is right here on that triangle. Okay? That's all I did down here. And now we're following that line right down. So please do this drawing so you have a roadmap. You might not watch it for the hour it may take. It could take 2 hours. I was getting ready to figure out how many hours this little slide here took. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's just stop at 18, round number. 18, so if you divide that by 4, 4 fours is 16, so 18 is about 4.5 hours. It took all night to get from here to here. And then it took half that time to get up to here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it took an hour and a half to do the swing up to C. And so the swing from C down to D is going to take about twice that. So about 2 hours. We'll be finished trading when this trade finishes. So this is the kind of setup that we live for and to take and watch unfold. So please try to use your drawing tool like I just did, like I just demonstrated again here. Just going to move this down here so you see a little bit different, but same concept. That's how you draw it. It's got all these numbers. Every one of those numbers means something to you. This is the setup point. This is get ready, get set, go to there, down to D. Go. I'm going to take this off now. We don't need it. Now it's going against us a little bit because we got a new candle. Every 15-minute candle, there's a whole bunch of buyers sitting there waiting to get in, and they get filled, and that takes the wind out of the sails of the destination that we want to go. But only for about 5 minutes of the 15 minutes, and then it'll start back down again unless it's decided it wants to do a mini 382 here against it. That'll happen. So you have to wait, and you can tighten your stop if you want to. You're liable to get stopped out. So you can tighten your stop, maybe not the whole way, but now you're protected. It'll do this. It'll trade against you every 15-minute candle. So let's just watch that for a little while. And looks like it's going to lose everything I made. I should have gotten out at $300. But that's a child's impulse. Adult knows that it's probably going to turn back in the direction it began and work further down toward the destination. We've got a very bearish oil complex after all that buying for like a couple of months. I don't know exactly how long that buying lasted, but it's a long time. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller so we can go search for another trade while we work. I don't need that up there right now, so I'm going to take it down. I'm going to take this and just click that right there so it gives us all of the, I'm going to hit this F, it puts it right in the middle. So now we've got it's like a picture frame. Balance it out, frame it, hang it on the wall, start to work again. That's the way everything trades. It may not finish exactly the way we expect it to, but it's going to finish somewhere in the neighborhood we expect it to. The target's way down here. It should be up here. Whoops, maybe it should be down there. That's right. We don't see it all. Move this over here. That's our target. The target's right down there, a little above the D point. We do not expect it to go beyond the D point down there at 81.50. We're going to take our profit at 82. Now, if we're watching it an hour or two from now, we can adjust that, move it down a little bit, and get a little bit more money with our stop adjusted and tightened. Also, it's going to take time, and we have to control our patience with our wisdom. We're wise enough to know that it wants to go down here, but our impatience, I think it's called petulance. You want a 75-cent word, it's petulance, but it really is a derivative of petulant. Petulance is a derivative of patience. We have to have patience. It's frustrating. It takes our money. My right-hand trade was designed to grab $300 from the market. We had that $300 a little while ago. But when you have a right-hand trade, the opportunity is not just $300, more like $1,500 or $1,500 or $2,500. Let's take the whole prize in the future. It'll take 5 times the time, but we're looking to make money, not just make trades. Let's find an excellent setup like this one, enter it, and then watch it work. Leave it alone while it works. Don't bother it. Don't intimidate it or make it nervous. Just you be cool and watch your trade work. Now, I'm going to stop this video and make another one because I want to talk about this big orange spot, this cloud on this gasoline here. I'm going to stop the recorder and start a new one.
Join us now only on SwissFT.com.